Pivot to your seats. Good afternoon, class. Today, I will talk about the event impact of London Olympics. Before we start, I would like to ask you girls a question. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when talking about the benefit for hosting the games? Good try. Any others? True. According to IOC, London Olympics booked even at £2.41 billion. Furthermore, it had a direct impact on UK's GDP. Within the 1% increase in GDP during the game period, 0.2% was contributed by the ticket sales of the games. Of course it can. You know, there are so many construction projects required for the game. They need a lot of manpower to do so. IOC believed that the games was the main reason for the 1.24 in London's unemployment rate in early 2012. Yes, they also believe that the games could help to create a labor market legends by creating about 18,000 jobs per year from 2012 to 2015. Also, it can enhance the local business development. London Mayor believed that 55% of the companies which won contracts from the games-related projects could see a growth in their business. Besides, the chairman of London Olympics believed that the experience gained from the games can increase their competitiveness in global business. Bonus time! Can any of you give me some evidence? Good. Now we will go to the tourism impact of the games. Guys at that side, could you guess whether the number of tourists increased or decreased during the game period? Well, actually, it was dropped by 5% compared to the same period from the previous year. Do you know why? True. Moreover, the average stay for Olympic tourists was 1 day shorter than the regular tourists. We cannot stay like that. Although the number of tourists and the average length of stay has dropped, the tourist revenue went up 9% for the game time. Also, the average spending of the Olympic tourists was £640 more than the regular tourists. They had a much higher spending power. I'm tired. I have to stop here. My friend, Dr. Leung will give you guys a guest lecture. Happy? Good. Let's give a big hand for her.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, class? Today I'm going to talk about the environmental impacts of London Olympics. Clap, please. Thank you. Let's start well. Do you know what theme or main concepts of London Olympics Games? Awesome! As we know that the main concept of London Olympics was towards one planet Olympics, and it was dedicated to create the most sustainable games ever in the Olympic history. Wow, you're so hardworking to beat the case before having class. The government concluded that London Olympic Games helped to set a new milepost of sustainability on the preparation and performance for the mega sport events. For example, all the venues of London's Olympics were designed and constructed to a high standard of sustainability, and they were able to save energy and water efficiently for carrying out the game. Of course, the Olympic Village is able to save 25% more energy than other building regulations. Moreover, all sport venues and non-residential buildings were designed to reduce 40% of water consumption. And in addition to above, the government set a series of actions to avoid the serious waste problems, such as providing bins for separation of waste and in public area, also in the back of house, offering free water to reduce the consumption of bottled water. As a result, there is 62% waste and at least 90% demolition waste was reduced, recycled, and composed, which is near to the targets of zero waste landfill with 13% of reuse. So it's my turn to ask you a question. So do you know that what kind of usage for the Olympic Village after hosting the games? Let's choose a student who want to answer. Olympic Games brought a lot of positive future to the community. Definitely, most of impact has been influenced to the well-being of Londoners. New York Times report that people were suffering to the traffic problem during the Olympic Games in London. Before the event, London has been invested more than $9 billion to improve their transportation construction, building a total of 13 miles of lane to reserve for the Olympic cars. However, the road and rail system will welcome more than millions of people a day to London, and it will cause pressure on the transportation system. The motorists may have to queue for more than an hour to get to London. So now, that's all for my part, students. Hope you enjoy and learn new things today. Let's welcome my lovely friends, Dr. Ho.
Thank you, Dr. Leung. Now, I'm going to continue the impacts about the social and cultural sides. According to Shane, Beijing actually spent $260 million on infrastructure before the Olympic Games. It built the new airport terminals, and then expand on the metro lines, and then it built also the high-speed rail connection. But actually, there is also a negative impact. Hey, excuse me. Hey girl, what is your name? Okay, you win. And then may I continue my part first? Yes, thank you. Actually, according to IOC 2012, the Games recruited 70,000 volunteers. It actually increased the enthusiasm in volunteering afterward. According to the data from the UK government, actually the volunteers reported that they learned a lot of skills 31% said that they gained customer service skills, and then 29% said that they gained teamwork skills, and then 27% of them said that they gained the communication skills. Yes, and then moreover, according to the Metropolitan Police, actually the crime rate reduced by 6% during the Olympic Games in 2012. Good, thank you. Irene, can you just go hide somewhere there? There. Yes, it's you. Then I will talk about the political impact of Olympic Games. After Beijing successfully bid to be the host of Olympic Games, it actually won the opportunity to become one of the World Trade Organizations in 2001. And it gains a lot of initial contracts with many leading organizations in many countries. And according to the Pew Research Center, actually Olympic Games has helped to build the social cohesion, and it increased the sense of belonging of the community. 96% of the surveyed Chinese are very positive and optimistic towards the Olympic Games, and 79% of them consider the Olympic Games is very important to them personally. And then according to Franga, because of the Olympic Games, Beijing authority enforce strict press and protest freedoms. It is about the human rights issues. It used violence method to suppress the protesters and then the journalists. But at the end, actually China wants to remain the impression that they actually provide the human rights to the community. It allows the journalists to report the Olympic Games. But actually the real freedom is also a concern remained. Hey, I see you are still there. Okay, I lose. Then I will stop here and let you continue.